Hi guys, before we start today's video, we wanted to give a special shout out to Chazza HD and the F1 Debate Show. We were in the past week on both of their channels and we're incredibly grateful they gave us the opportunity to go on. So I will leave the link to those videos in the description below. Great channels. If you haven't already subscribed to their channels, please go and check them out and subscribe and support them. I know Chazza's in the search for getting to 10k subscribers, and the F1 Debate Show are almost at 1,000 subscribers, which would be kind of great recognition for the hard work that those channels do and contribute to the F1 community. But for now guys, let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy. Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Ash.
And this is F1 Fanatics. Welcome back to another F1 Play video where we go through the F1 Play app, which is the official Formula 1 app, and it is still your chance to have a free go to try and win a trip to the US Grand Prix. We've been trying really hard, and again, looking back at last weekend, Ash, I think it was 0 out of 10 we got.
Maybe.
It's okay though, because I think Katie again got the higher score.
I don't think she did.
No, it was Mark from Beyond the Grandstand.
I was going to say,
yes.
It wasn't.
He got 5.
I looked at it and I was really surprised that Katie wasn't top.
Katie's been knocked off the top perch, and it is Mark from Beyond the Grandstand. He's come in with a strong start. He is halfway there to a US Grand Prix victory, but it isn't there. But basically what we do, guys, in this video is we run through our predictions of what we think, and our best advice to you with 0 out of 10 so far: don't follow them.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, if you are new around here, guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification so you can keep up to date with all our latest content and watch more videos just like this. So Ash, should we get into it?
Okay then, so starting with the same place we always do, and that is who we think is going to be on the podium. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Ferrari are quite there for challenging completely. So I am going with a little bit of a boring one, with Valtteri Bottas to win, Lewis Hamilton to come second, and then I think Charles Leclerc is going to continue to have his dominance over Sebastian Vettel. So third place for him.
This is exciting because we don't agree.
For once.
I'm believing the Ferrari hype. I'm all wrapped up in it.
Oh.
I'm going to go with Leclerc 1, Sebastian Vettel 2,
Ooh.
and Valtteri Bottas 3. I'm going to back him to beat Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes to not enforce team orders this weekend.
Okay.
Right, that moves us on to our second one, which is fastest lap, and we all know that the person in the lead never gets fastest lap, so that means it has to be either Valtteri Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, or maybe a Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen for me, but I'm going to go for Sebastian Vettel.
I'm going with Lewis Hamilton. Ooh.
Ooh.
I told you, I'm not believing the Ferrari hype at the minute.
And I'm believing the Ferrari hype at the minute. So one of us is right, or both of us are wrong, and Red Bull stormed victory.
We've got all bases covered at the moment.
I think we do. Maybe.
Awesome.
Red Bull don't just suddenly turn up.
So, after that, we have got best of the rest. So that is the 2 McLaren drivers of Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. It is the Renault drivers of Daniel Ricciardo, Nico Hulkenberg. The Haas drivers of Kevin Magnussen and Romain Grosjean. And then Kimi Räikkönen there, being the Iceman. And best of the rest, I am going to support him again, because he is not going to have the bad luck that has been following him since the summer break. And Carlos Sainz is going to finish best of the rest. I'm positive.
Do it for Ash, Carlos. Do it for Ash. Different again. This is a very unusual F1 play. If you've been keeping up to date and watching these videos, you will realise that me and Ash usually don't talk about this before and go, oh, if you've picked him, I've also picked him. But Daniel Ricciardo is going to finish best of the rest. I think the Renaults are going to do well this weekend. And Danny Rick, he had a fantastic drive out of Singapore before that puncture with Giovinazzi, going for one bold move too many, and it just kind of cost him in the end there. but it was a fantastic overtakes on that course, on a track that isn't easy to overtake on. So Sochi, be a breeze for Daniel, not even difficult. So he's finishing best of the rest.
Rest of the rest?
Rest of the rest, that's me. God, you'd think we would have got this down by now, but there's always going to be some mistakes. So rest of the rest, that is Giovinazzi, the other Alfa Romeo driver, Toro Rosso, Racing Point and Williams to round off things. And this for me, it's an interesting one. Pierre Gasly had a good one, but I'm going to back in his home Grand Prix, as he had a poor showing out in Singapore. I'm going to back Daniel Kvyat to be the rest of the rest winner.
And I am going to be going for Antonio Giovinazzi.
Maybe you should be wearing this top.
Maybe I should be. I think the Alfa's going to do quite well this weekend, so
He's been driving very well since
the summer break. He has, so yes, and it explains itself really. I think he's going to do better than the rest. There we go.
He's better than the rest. Right.
Better than the rest.
Back over to you, Ash.
Back over to me, and this is where we look at the first retirement of the race. And you've backed him to do well. Daniel Kvyat, return of the torpedo in Russia. I just think it would be fun.
I mean, the torpedo did kind of reared his head slightly at Singapore.
A little bit, but back to where it all started. It'll be fun.
Just, do you know what?
I don't even think I actually believe it's going to happen. I just think it'll be fun to see, so.
Just for the nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
And for me, the first to retire is, I'm going for a big name star, which is the first time we've ever predicted a big name star to be the first to retire.
You're not going to say Max Verstappen?
I'm going to say Max Verstappen.
Oh, no.
Max Verstappen is going to be frustrated in the performance in a car, frustrated at how Singapore performed compared, only getting on the podium through a truly terrible strategy call from Mercedes, and he is going to feel frustrated by not being able to keep up with the Mercedes and the Ferraris, and he's going to try for a risky move that just doesn't pay off.
Can I just say, if we are both correct on that, my fantasy team's doing awful. Because they're both in.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I've taken Verstappen out, I've put Leclerc in.
Oh no.
So I'm alright.
Oh well.
Brilliant. Right, and then that moves us on to classified finishers. Again, as always on this channel, we get sidetracked at times. But classified finishers, for me, obviously last time out we had 17. I think Sochi is less likely to see that, and I think we may have seen the worst of the reliability issues coming through. So 18 classified finishers for me.
Controversial here, 15.
Oh my god.
That
first lap incident?
Yeah, that first run going through what isn't really a turn.
It's like a half turn.
Yeah, and then into turn 2, heavy braking into turn 2, into turn 3. It
gets
just
very tight very quickly.
Exactly, it just looks like an accident waiting to happen. So someone from the midfield, Daniel Kvyat, locking up, taking a few with him.
Torpedo, aim and fire.
And then leads to me with, will there be a full course safety car? Now, based on what I have just said, there will be a safety car. I have to agree. There's going to be one, at least.
And how exciting, this is now more rarity for this video. It's the first one we agree there is going to be a full safety car. Yes. And then that moves us on nicely to the winning margin, and the winning margin is, as always, it is split now. It used to be easier. They only had 3 options. Now you have 5 options to pick from, and you have 0 to 2.5, 2.5 to 4.5, 4.5 to 7.5, 7.5 to 15, and then 15 plus every week. Just going to rattle off from there. I'm torn in this one. I'm not really sure. I'm going to go 4.5 to 7.5. I think it might be quite a lengthy gap to the leader at Sochi.
I'm going lengthier. We've had too many close races. There's a 15-second gap coming up. I can feel it. I just don't know what race, so I'm going to go for it here. Bottas knows the track well. So yeah, 15 seconds.
That is bold. And
look, if you want to win the tickets, you got to go bold.
Exactly, because playing safe clearly hasn't worked.
Exactly.
So yeah, guys, there it is for another week. Those are our F1 play predictions.
You wait till one of us predicts Carlos Sainz on the podium.
Oh, I mean, I feel like the race for that was Singapore, and that didn't work out.
Yeah.
So maybe, who knows? Can McLaren, they're going to change their concept actually if next year, I think they've been saying, but yeah. Anyway guys, that is another F1 play predictions. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, as always, this is just a bit of fun, and if you aren't playing it, get playing it. I can leave our league code up here on the screen for you to join, because it is quite fun to see how many things you've got right, and we'll always give a shout out to the person who is top, or maybe the top 3, something like that, if we get quite a few playing. And yeah, why would you not want to have a chance of winning a trip to the Grand Prix, all expenses paid? I mean, it is a no-brainer from us. But guys, if you like this video, don't forget to let us know and give us a thumbs up.
Make sure to press the subscribe button so that you are able to get our videos going into your YouTube inbox, and if you press the bell icon, you'll get a notification when one of these videos goes live, and you can see what we are talking about in the video that's gone up.
And get involved in the comments, guys. Let us know what your predictions are. Do you agree with our predictions? Do you disagree with our predictions? As always, guys, we love having a chat with you in the comments. So more than free, always message us, and we're always happy to reply. But there is only one way to round off the video, and that is you F1 fans, keep racing.